Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. If you are new here, my name is Molebo. I'm a housewife and a supporting mom to a 20-year-old, and in this channel we clean, we cook, we bake, we do vlogs sometimes, and we bargain hand. We do everything that is in line with saving money, but it's not what we all do. I don't save money on each and everything that I do, and I save money to be able to have a bit of indulgence, because we are a one family, one income household. So I do feel like sometimes my content is misunderstood, that when I make something or when I do something, people tend to think that it's all about saving money. I don't save money at all times. I save money to be able to afford other things. I just thought I should put it out there, because I do feel like there has been some incident where it was misunderstood. But if you're new here, thank you so much for being here. If you have not subscribed, kindly do so and hit a notification bell so that you can be notified every single time that there is a new video. And thank you so much to my subscribers, my day one, and my new subscribers. And thank you for the comments, for the shares, for the likes. I appreciate it. Every action that you put on my channel, it helps my channel to grow, and I truly appreciate you. This is a continuation of the other vlog or video that I posted, and this is a dough that we made the other time that I didn't show you how it ended up. The one that I said I had left a little bit of bicha from the a night before. I had made dumpling and I left a little bit of dough there, and then I started on another dough with that, and then I let it prove overnight. It's actually in the afternoon now, so it's been 24 hours when I was now dealing with it, and then I am going to shape it into the shapes that I want. One thing though that I can say is that I'm not really I'm not good at making bread, guys. I just love bread. I love bread, and I am learning, I'm teaching myself. I'm constantly researching about bread, because I love bread. The reason I love bread is that, guys, bread is so versatile. If you know how to make bread, you can never have boring food, if I may put it that way. And I think this is something that I really picked up on most, that I did it a lot during COVID, because in that area, in that time, in that era, we really didn't have anywhere to go, and I really didn't want to go out for bread, so I picked it up. I took it up a notch in COVID, because I wanted to make bread for my family, and I baked a lot in that time. And I must say, I have improved a lot as well, and I'm loving it, because when you have bread, you can, like, bread can take your meal from ordinary to extraordinary. And I've also realized or learned that when I make bread, it doesn't matter what we are going to have it with. Sometimes you can just have it with eggs, sometimes you can just have it with beans. I make it a lot, and then majority of the time I would make soups, or I'll make vegetables, or we even have it with a salad, or we even have it with beans or anything. It's been such an amazing experience every single time when I make bread, because I feel like I improve. The more I do it, the more I improve. And I do have a couple of recipes that I know that, these ones are bulletproof, and I can I can do it with my eyes closed. And another thing, the one thing that I'm still struggling with, though, that I can safely say I'm struggling with, is the shaping. But listen, I'm not bothered by that. I feel like that is something that I will pick up as I go as well, just like I've been picking up on how to make it. And I hope I will really prioritize getting a scraper, because working with a knife is not, it's not make sure, if I may put it that way. But I've been enjoying making bread, and I can say, as long as I have flour in the house, no matter how bad things are, I've never felt that there was no food in the house, ever. As long as I have flour, I've never, I could have flour and onion and tomato, and I would make something out of that and we would eat. So for me, bread is not just bread. Bread for me, it's food. And I know most people don't like it, but I like it. And this is how I shaped it. And then I'm going to let it sit on the counter for a couple of minutes to an hour or so. And then I will start baking it. While that is going, I'm quickly just going to hang my laundry, this load of the laundry. And then when I come back, I'll start baking the bread and doing other things. I must say I I have accepted that laundry is my daily bread now, and I don't know. I've always done laundry in winter, but I don't remember ever feeling like it was a lot like this year. But I do think that one thing that has happened that maybe I hadn't taken into consideration is that from 2020 up until 2022, the better part of the time, my husband was not going to work. He was working from home. So I didn't have that much. I think I kind of got accustomed to that. It's funny how our bodies can switch up that easily, because I've always dealt with, laundry in winter, even when Theo was still a toddler and all of that. But this year has been the most difficult one. But I do realize now that is because my husband has gone back to work full time, so he is home maybe 1 or 2 times a week, but he's going to work. Unlike when he was really not going to work, he wasn't really, sometimes he would repeat a trouser or a jersey or something. So this year has been he's been going to work like full time, so that has been quite a challenge, I think, because for 2 years, if not more, I wasn't really doing laundry that much, and this year has been hectic. And I also feel that the winter has been wintering. This winter was wintering. It was winter. So it wasn't a warm winter. It was a winter where we needed to get So this is my bread from the oven, and the other loaf is already eaten. Yes, that how it goes in my house. So when it comes out of the oven, they'll eat before we even have dinner. So that's what we had for dinner on that day. I think I do have a short, or maybe I didn't post it. Look at those bubbles, guys. They're bubbles. The air pockets. It takes me a while to get to, to this. I love it. We had this with I just cooked stew. Do I even call it stew? I just made beef, like simple. Yeah, I think I do have a shot of it, and then that's what we had for dinner on that day. Like I said earlier on, I never feel that I need to be, complicate anything. I went to this store called Nautical Fish and Meat. I went to buy my fish there. I've been looking for something like that for quite a while, and I finally was able to find something. I actually got the plug from TikTok. Yes, I'm always looking for plugs anywhere that I can find them. So yeah, I went there, and I must say I was happy with what they keep and what you can get. And I know someone might say it's expensive or whatever. I don't think so. I think if you have bought salmon before, you would know how much it cost. So I went and bought these there. The first clip was chicken rashers, so it's halal. So for me it was even better. But they do keep everything else. It's not halal completely. Or is it? Hey, let me not comment on that. But I bought those, and then I'm going to package them in singles. The reason I'm doing that is because I always want to be able to make something, even if it's just for one person. Let's just say maybe we had dinner a day before and it was finished, and my husband is going to work the following day. I want to make him lunch, so I wanted to be able to take one out without having to defrost the entire thing. So for me, packaging them in this manner, it's the best. And I think even if it's not just for one person, sometimes if, let's say, I'm making a, what do they call it? But they call them Buddha bowls or super bowl, whichever it is. I want to be able to just cook one, because Buddha bowls, you don't really need a lot. Most of the time you will have other stuffs going there. You'll have your veggies, your grains, your legumes and all of that. So you'll probably just need one thing, or one slice or whatever it is. So for me, this was something that actually made me happy, and these ones were huge. I'm still going to package one each. I bought two. I'm still going to package one into one pack, and then I'm going to put them in a freezer. So for me to be able to find something like this there or around my area, I was very happy. It made me happy, and I'm actually grateful for that. And while I'm on the plug thing, guys, one thing that I don't ever wanna do is to direct someone to some place and then it turned out not to be, what it expected. I did go and buy those tracksuits, if you guys remember, from China Mall, and first wash, second wash, and third wash, they were great. But then after the fourth wash, they started having these thing that I don't like. I don't buy I've stopped buying anything from Mr. Price, because their sweatpants used to do that. I don't like anything that is going to roll, if that makes sense. So I would not. The black ones are better, but the burgundy one or the maroon one was the one that was not, and then the zip on the side fell off, type of a thing. So for me, I really don't want to spend money on something that 2 to 3 months down the line I will have to go to the store again. I would rather pay a little bit more for things like that, especially clothes for Theo or for us, than to have to pay less and then deal with the fact that after that one has to now go and buy again. So I'm not doing that. So take this as a review, that if you're going to wear it at home, that's okay. But if you want something that you will use when you go out, please don't buy them. I'm not trying to put them out of business, but the quality, no, it's deceiving when you first get it. It looks so proper, but it's not. It's not in the long run. So we are out here trying to save money, so we don't want to be going back to the store over and over again. So they were selling salmon for 275 per kg. So I was very, very, very happy. This is a lot more than what one would get at Woolworths or any other store. And for me, I know how much I pay for salmon in that other store. Let me not mention the name. So for me, this was some form of a bargain, and I'm happy that I was able to get something like this. And anyhow, guys, if you have watched this video up until this far. I truly appreciate you. I appreciate the love, the support, the kindness that you have shown me from the beginning up until this far. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you have watched this far, and don't forget to hit the notification bell, a subscriber button. I appreciate every little effort or action that you may put onto my channel, because whatever you donate to us, as I would like to say, it helps YouTube to push my content and reach more people. And I appreciate you. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. this was after dinner, and and I was doing dishes. We were preparing to go to bed, and you know what? I feel like if you leave the dishes on the sink, in the morning it gets a bit tricky for me, because majority of the time I start doing other things before I can get to the chores. So if the sink is clean, it's not so overwhelming that much. But yeah, that's part of homemaking. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for every effort that you put into my channel. See you on my next video. Bye.